The RDAs in South Australia basically are a pretty unique model where there's federal, state and local government funding, which is the ideal way to do it because it leverages off each other. So they look at projects around the regions, work very closely with local government who really are the community to get things done. They collaborate incredibly well. Like every few years we put together a priority list for infrastructure projects across regional South Australia, and that's been a really good resource for members of Parliament and others to have so they actually understand projects and what is best for regional SA. The RDAs are very reliant on local government for a whole range of reasons. Local government is represented around each of the RDA boards, and those reps are very good. They don't come there with their own council hat on. They tend to represent the local government aspect. So that's been a success story, the way that that's happened. They're a great partner to have, both in the funding of the RDAs, but also, they're on the ground, and so often they can leverage through the RDA other money, and working together is the only way it really, you maximise what happens. It really sets some priorities of what needs to happen in each of the areas. So the Adelaide Hills is very different than Eyre Peninsula, is different than the far north. So what this has been able to do, it talks about the general stuff that we need to do to recover from COVID, but then it breaks it down into each of the RDA regions, and they've worked closely with local government on arriving at what the priorities and the opportunities are in each of those areas. One thing that has been ignored in South Australia for a long period of time, and local government is aware of this as anyone, is that we haven't done the road maintenance well enough. We haven't spent enough on road maintenance. And when you talk infrastructure, road maintenance is really important. It shouldn't just be about new roads, it's the life of the roads that needs to be looked after. I think it is an opportunity. It does create jobs pretty quickly. It's reasonably job intensive, and the outcomes are both social and economic. I think they've been very good, and the same with bushfires, and drought. I think they've responded very well. It hasn't been an easy time for a lot of people, and because a lot of councillors and whatever have actually been affected themselves. So there's a great understanding, like local government do understand what's going on in the community, more so than state or federal will ever be able to. So it's good to have them helping to drive what the priorities are and what they really do need to make a difference in their communities. I think they're doing an excellent job.